What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I'm your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic night. If you have any questions or comments, try to get them to me quickly. I am quite the drifter. I just literally spent the last 5 to 10 minutes talking to myself because I was recording this episode rather than going live. So, wow. I wanted to try to do it quick while the Sixers game was about to begin. And yeah, here we are. So I found myself talking to myself. Now there's a train going by. Of course there is. I just can't catch a break here. But I just wanted to hop on quickly. There's a lot of the same old going on here. We're just talking about, geez, now I'm stuttering, Nick Sirianni style. Let's try to restart this here. Been a long day. But yeah, anyway. Carson Wentz, we don't know what's going on. Every day you hear something different. Oh, he's going to be traded to the Colts. So now the Panthers are coming in and the Texans. And dude, we talk about it. Take all of it with a grain of salt. We're going to sift through it. We're going to try to find the truth. And, the truth is, the only thing that we know right now is that Carson Wentz is being shopped. I'm not sure if we're going to get rid of him. That's something we've talked about. I thought it should be a competition. But then here we are. And it's like if you want to keep him, which I would really love the Eagles to keep him, but it seems that you've started this trade. I don't know if you want to say trade rumor because it's definitely happening. But if you do keep him, what are you doing to his psyche? Like we've already seen if it possibly broke him last year, if that's what the issue is, because it seems he still has the physical talent. I just don't know what it is. So it's unfortunate to see that, his game regressed, that we're even in this situation. Doug Peterson's gone. What the? Just a few years ago, we won the Super Bowl. We were all happy, but you can't live in the past. And I think that's what this team has been doing. So we need to look toward the future. And obviously getting rid of a lot of key pieces is one of the things that's been happening. You lose Doug Peterson, possibly going to be losing Carson Wentz. Zach Ertz on the trade block. We've talked about Jason Kelsey possibly retiring. There are so many things that could definitely happen. And there's so many players we've talked about. I had Evan on yesterday, and we were talking about the fact that there are so many free agents we have. I have a list right here, actually. But then there's actually free agents that are available there's so many things that are going to change about this team. And I'm excited for it, man. And some of these guys I would like to have back. I think Jalen Mills did well at safety, but I'm not sure what they're going to do here. Love Richard Rodgers. I know they love their 3 tight end sets. Nick Sirianni, the Colts did. Greg Ward, Alex Singleton. I would love to have those guys back. So some things we've been talking about, trying to get through this offseason as it's literally just begun. I know our season ended a while ago, but, just trying to get through it, talk more about the draft and other things that we do know about because, this is – obviously, it sucks because you have no idea what's really happening. Some people paint a pretty horrible picture of Carson Wentz and all this stuff that I just really not down with. And I just want my Eagles to succeed. So that's all we all want, right? And, they're making moves. So we've been focused on the coaching staff and all the people we've been adding today. We added a new coach now. My app for creating pictures is not working. So no fancy little picture for you. But we hired DK McDonald, Iowa State safeties coach. I was checking him out a little bit. He's been coaching since 2003, safeties, defensive back work, doing things with passing game coordinator I saw as well, which is intriguing because we talk about Jannard Wilson, our defensive back coach now that we got from the Jets. He actually was a passing game coordinator the last 2 years as well. So you look at these guys that are familiar with the passing game. I'm really intrigued by these names, and we've talked about them the last couple of weeks as they've been added. So let's go DK McDonald. Jay Valai left, and we were excited. He had some energy, a young guy. Then he was gone a week later. So, fantastic. But, hey, DK McDonald, I'm excited about him too. From the little bit I got to check out, look, and everybody, he's never been an NFL coach at this level. It's like, look, man, most of these guys haven't been. And when you get a new head coach, he usually brings in guys that are his friends or he's worked with, and he's trying to give them an opportunity or somebody he just likes. So, hey, I'm all for, yeah, exactly. I was going to make a little jab but first off, it took me like 10 minutes. I was finally like, all right, the app's not working to create a picture. So I just posted it without a picture. But it was just like, that joke was already dead in the water at that point. But yeah, DK, I'm excited for him, and I'm just excited to see this team succeed. So that's what we've been talking about. But we also try to get down to the bottom of what the hell is going on, and that's really hard to tell. I try to talk to as many inside sources as I possibly can. I'm not exactly the coolest guy in town, so they don't always respond. But, I have some good ones, and we try to bring them on the show as much as I possibly can to give you guys an inside look, ask the questions you guys want, you know what I mean? So tomorrow, I'm actually having on Rob Maddai, and I'm pretty damn excited about that. So hopefully you guys will be able to check that out tomorrow at 5 o'clock. I am pretty damn excited. Eagles beat writer joining the show. Anytime that happens, it's a good time. Mike K coming on or Derek Gunn they're always a good time. But having Rob, I'm really excited. He's got a great story, one of perseverance like myself. So we're going to get to know Rob a little bit. And then we're going to ask him some of those inside questions, see what he's got on the whole Carson Wentz situation, see what the hell's going on with this team, see what's going on with Coach Sirianni and what he thinks about this team and their outlook. So I'm really excited for tomorrow. Hopefully you guys can check it out. If not, I will post it on my YouTube, On the Road to Victory with Jimmy Smith. It'll be on Twitter. It'll be on Facebook. It'll be everywhere I can possibly put it. Instagram, you can find it. You can find me. So hopefully I will see you guys there. If not, you will be able to find it at any of these places. So hopefully, definitely should check that out. Rob is somebody that's been given a lot of inside scoop on what's been going down lately. So it's somebody I wanted to have on the show. Talked to Mike K the other day. Hopefully get him on the show here soon too again. But just trying to get through this, trying to see what these guys have heard. And I know a lot of people are upset. And look, I don't want to see Carson gone. I love Carson Wentz, but this is business, man, and these are things that happen. But I think we're going to talk a little bit about what if Carson Wentz stays. That's something I would like to hear his thought process on, because Carson Wentz is somebody I know he's close with, his relationship with God and everything that those two have. And it's something we're going to get into tomorrow, so I'll save it for then. But I hope you guys can definitely tune on in. It's going to be a good one. But I really didn't want to go over much other things other than I did see a nice post today. Andrew Brandt, and a note about managing an NFL salary cap. And he's taking a shot at Howie Roseman. It doesn't take a cap guru or a cap wizard to constantly restructure and push out cap charges to bring down the current cap. It takes a cap guru or a cap wizard to not have to do that. Well, that's exactly what we've been talking about here at On the Road to Victory. Everybody wants to give him all this credit for how great of a job he at least does in all these other areas. Well, that I will give him credit for the moves in 17 that he made. There were a couple things that I liked that he did, Malcolm Jenkins, but let's get real here. We call Howie out for all the BS. And one of the things that people always try to cover up is, he's great with the salary. And I've said it. You've heard it here on this show. You've heard me over on 4th and John say it all over the place this past season that, Howie, maybe not so great with the cap, because the reason we got into this predicament is because of him. Now, let me say this. One thing I've also been saying to you guys is it's not like we can't figure this out. You saw one of those 7,422 NFL news update, new rumors, whatever the hell, posted something along the lines of like 5 different players that we could get rid of and we would save $51 million. And I was like, I just had a show about this. This is incorrect. So I gave him the right numbers and showed him why. And you have to realize at that point it was like 24 mil. But with a couple other players that I mention all the time, Derek Barnett, Alshon Jeffrey, you're saving another 12 on that. That's 36 mil. Right now it's anywhere from 41 to 49 mil being reported that we are in dead or negative cap money. So you are pretty close with some of those moves, and I think those moves will be made. And then you have to look at all the other moves we've been talking about. So the Eagles will not have an issue. I think Howie will get under the cap. I mean, that's fine. But still putting us in this predicament. It's going to show when there's some key names out here we've been talking about, free agents that you're not going to be able to sign because you can't give them bigger contracts, but you'll still be able to get some free agents. We've talked about it. Hopefully some guys want to join Nick Sirianni, Jonathan Gannon, Denard Wilson, some of these ex-players that we've talked about. So getting excited about this offseason. I know some people are very pessimistic, but trying to have some damn hope for this new coaching staff, and there's going to be a lot of new players. So let's just try to have their back. It's the only thing, as fans, that we are supposed to do. It's all about that logo, baby. So let's just try to believe in our birds and hope for the best here. I'm not saying that this restructure isn't going to take a little time and it's not going to be rough at times. I'm sure it will be, but I'm still going to have my team's back, man. And sure, Jeffrey Lurie, dude, what are you doing? Letting Howie just run roughshod. So, yeah, I'm pissed about Howie. I'm pissed about Jeffrey, but there's nothing I can do about that. I can still love my birds, though. So just hope that things get better somehow. Hopefully they draft right and just this all gets figured out. But, yeah, I'm going to get rolling out. Going to watch this Sixers game. Got some things to do. But, yeah, tomorrow, be there, 5 o'clock with Rob, Matt, I'm really excited. Seriously, this is awesome. Can't believe he reached back. And yeah, I'm pumped. So hopefully you guys are pumped up. Hopefully you can make it. If not, I told you, I will definitely be posting it all over the place, so you'll be able to find it. If you have anything you need, any kind of questions, you just want to talk about birds, you want to talk about life, you can always reach out to me, Twitter, Facebook, wherever it is, find me. Always there for you guys. You can always, if you're watching this later, comment, always get back to you. Appreciate all the likes, the subscribing, the retweets, all that great stuff. You guys are awesome. I truly do appreciate that support. So I will see you guys tomorrow at 5 with Rob. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. I really can't wait. So hope to see you there. Have yourselves a great night. Let's go Sixers. And as always, go Birds!